What's up, guys? So the Royal Rumble is Sunday, the most unpredictable pay-per-view probably of the last 10, 12 years maybe. And not just the Rumble match itself, but also championship matches along with it. So I'm doing the whole match card right here kind of thing. So these are my Royal Rumble predictions of 2017. On the kickoff show, the Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line. Cesaro and Sheamus versus The Club. With not one referee, because they only need one to do their job, they have two. Will two referees make a difference? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know when the Club's actually going to win the titles, but it just doesn't look like it's going to be anytime soon. I don't really need to explain it. Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win. Next up, Nia Jax is facing Sasha Banks. This match is also pretty unpredictable because Nia hasn't lost being on the main roster yet. And Sasha is such a big name in the women's division that you don't really want her to lose either. So to kind of play it safe, which I think they're probably going to do with this feud, or just like pick her up and just chuck her to the cheap seats. Nia's going to win by countout, unless vice versa and Sasha wins by countout, but at the end of the day, whoever wins is by countout. I'm saying Nia Jax. On the main show is a 6-woman tag team match, which is Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus Mickie James, Natalya, and Alexa Bliss. Everyone has like a major role and has like a major opponent they're going against. You got Nikki, Natalya, you got Becky and Alexa, and also Becky and Mickie. And then you kind of have Naomi and Alexa. I mean, it's just pretty simple. The heels are going to win, but all I have to say is, don't let Naomi get pinned. She just came back. Why do that to her? She's always eating pins, and it just doesn't look good for her. She's very underrated. Do not let her eat the pin. I say, just so it gets a little mark pop, have Mickie pin Nikki. You know why? Because the M is just two N's. But if you chopped off half the M, you couldn't see it. Because they both dated John Cena, that's the point. I actually forgot about this match, but Rich Swann's defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Neville. I want to say Rich Swann, but I know it's probably going to be Neville. Every Cruiserweight title reign has been like 1 to 2 months, or however long they've been. Pretty sure Neville's going to win. I have no problem with that because, well, you can't build up Neville that hard and make him turn heel and have like this cool character, and then he just goes out there and loses. Kind of just defeats the entire purpose. But also, the challenger shouldn't look that much better than the actual champion, you know, the guy with the purple belt. You got Rich Swann coming out there and said, "You're not a king, you're a jester," and then looks around the crowd for approval. It wasn't funny. I mean, Rich Swann's my dude. He's from Baltimore. I'm from DC. So, like, that's my brother. But Neville, it's just gonna be Neville. I did not know his name was actually Richard Swann. I was trying to figure out how this man came up with Swann as a last name. Apparently, that's just his last name. Pretty cool. Next up for the Universal Championship, Kevin Owens is defending against Roman Reigns, and Chris Jericho's in a shark cage in a no disqualification match. Kinda defeats the purpose of putting the man in the cage if there's no disqualifications. The point of putting the man in the cage is so that he does not interfere, causing a disqualification. Simply put, Chris Jericho is gonna take the US Championship and chuck it at Roman Reigns' head. Roman's gonna fall, pop up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. But honestly, Roman Reigns could actually win the Universal Championship and kind of defeat Kevin and Chris at the same time, causing a split between the two, leading to Kevin and Chris for the US title at WrestleMania. This is actually pretty unpredictable, but for the sake of who I want to win the Rumble, or my prediction for the Rumble, which I still don't really feel that confident about, I'm gonna have to say Roman Reigns wins the Universal Championship. Roman's alright, I like the guy, but just Roman. That's it, just Roman. Next up for the WWE Championship is AJ Styles defending against John Cena. The promos these guys been putting on SmackDown, top-notch quality. But who's gonna win? AJ Styles, who could probably use the win more than John Cena. But apparently John Cena's gonna be filming a movie after the Rumble, so maybe it's gonna be AJ Styles. I think Cena's gonna win it. I don't really know exactly what's gonna go down, but I think John Cena's gonna win. You know why? Because he's John Cena. Recognize. Doesn't sound cool when I say it, but I'm wearing his hat, so pointers. But finally, the Royal Rumble match. This is the one that's actually just very difficult to actually pick, because there's like 10 dudes that can actually win this thing. Surprise return. Someone you probably did expect, MVP. Will Kurt Angle be in it? Probably not. Will Kenny Omega? He said he's not. Will John Morrison? Maybe. Surprise return? Possibly. Probably not. Rey Mysterio. It could be possible. This is a one and off. It could be possible. Or it's just gonna be like Kevin Nash again. First off, I think Mojo Rawley is actually gonna have a really big showing in this match. I don't know why, but I feel like he is. I want Ellsworth in it so Braun can eliminate him in half a second. I want him to beat Santino's record. I want a confrontation between Taker and Goldberg. That just has to happen. Also between Taker and Braun, so Vince can stop thinking about that match. So my final 5, Braun Strowman, Undertaker, Randy Orton, a debuting Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has to come out early, like number 1 to 4. He has to be one of those guys, and he has to run the entire distance. Because if he doesn't win the Rumble, then he really should be winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly. The final 2 are Sami and Braun, right? Braun is about to go over, and Sami Huluva kicks him, like, right through the beard to his chin. It just doesn't work. And like Braun is teetering, right? He doesn't fall. Like he's on like the edge, like he's about to fall. No, he doesn't, because he's strong. Then somehow he makes his way back into the ring, just being all strongman-ish, and just kills Sami. Like takes his head and crushes like a lemon. Like he just reincarnated himself as Kali and crushes his head until it pops. Phew, that's a lot of anger right there. Somehow, which will probably be easy, I say Braun Strowman wins the 2017 Royal Rumble. I don't think that's gonna happen. And also, to change my final 5 again, Jericho replaces Samoa Joe. Honestly, my head's confused. I don't know what's happening. I give up. I honestly don't care who wins the Rumble because I think it's just going to be probably the greatest Rumble, maybe of all time. That's debatable, but we'll see on Sunday. I give up. Tell me what you guys think. Subscribe, like, comment, subscribe again, then do one more time because 2 equals unsubscribe, 3 equals subscribe. We out.